Robert trying to talk his way out of it. Zendaya shut that shit down like, nigga, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Continue. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. At the fucking marriage, like that's one of the worst fears to have at a married place.
What are you doing?
Okay. First off, why am I coming off with a shirt with no shirt on? Don't worry about that. Just enjoy the show. I think I'm ready. What's up, guys? It is your boy, aka Tamashi here, but I can't say that. I can't actually say that. What's up, y'all? It is your boy Tamashi, and today, welcome to the vlog. I think this is gonna be episode 2 of the vlog, where we'll be talking about a movie that I just watched, which is gonna be called B-Drama, with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson Jr. Okay, these two actors has been balling out for 2026. Okay, they are on timing right now, and I love both of these actors so freaking much. But with this new movie that I went to go see with my girlfriend and everything, because I was like, you know what, this is interesting. It's an A24 film. It's an A24 film, and we all know A24 films are like the best freaking movie production team ever. They drop some like magical stuff that no one would ever imagine. So, you know, your boy had to go and watch it, especially with 2-star actors like these two. Yes. Now, with the thought of the drama, all you can think of is, what could this movie be about? Because the trailer don't really tell you anything what the movie is really about. It's really the title that brings it alive and make you guess. You can, like me, it can either be murder, cheating, or heavy like couple like manipulation or something like that. But no, it's not about that. Oh, by the way, there will be spoilers. There will be spoilers. If you don't want to like spoil it for you, leave this right now. Come back to the podcast later on after you finish watching it, and then we can all discuss about it and everything. But pretty much, it is simply about past trauma with school shooting, and what did that like do for the environment. I'm not gonna lie, it's very to me, this movie could have been avoided so many other ways, if I'm really being honestly, because I can tell you much. There was 4, actually it was more than 4 people, but there was like 3 people who made this movie like terrible. Actually, if I'm being honest, it's only 2. Robert Pattinson Jr. and that stank ass female Zendaya was friends with. I don't know who that. I don't know her name is. I think her name is Amy or something like that. But man, Amy just needed to get out of there. Okay, she made this movie 10 times worse. But I understand the background. But golly, have you ever heard of being passive in a situation where you brung it to a part? It's so crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, amazing movie. But I was so frustrated. I'm like, this is turned bigger than what it was supposed to be. But we are going to get into the discussion and everything. Once again, please comment down on what y'all think of the movie, y'all thoughts. If I'm like in the wrong, because clearly I'm gonna be blasting the mic talking about how the fuck I'm mad at this shit. So I hope you're having a great day. Let's just chill and relax and just talk about the movie, ladies and gentlemen. The movie really opened up about really Robert Pattinson. I'm gonna miss his name, so don't judge me. Robert Pattinson Jr. is literally just in a cafe. That man's chilling, you know, he's a loner, I suppose. You know, he's overthinking about this girl he see in the corner, and she's just sipping her coffee and everything. And I don't know if it's true or not true, but man went up there, speaked. She didn't say nothing back to him because she's partially deaf in one ear, and he just went say what down. I'm like, my God, if you don't poke her or something like that, like I will poke her. Okay. If I'm talking to you and if you're purposely ignoring me, I'm gonna poke you. I'm just gonna be like, ma'am. I'm trying to get your number, but you gotta listen to me, ma'am. Like, it's so embarrassing seeing him cringe and struggle going to this back and forth. But they finally hit it off, you know. And Zendaya really carried the relationship. Because he was struggling, he was stuttering. Okay, my man was literally over here fumbling the ball when he clearly got it. She told him, sir, turn around, start over. Let's just start over. Okay, so honestly, it was a blast. They hit it off and everything. You know, he told a couple lies because he's not interested in books, but she is, and bam, they was gonna get married. I'm like, okay. A little time jumps, you know, because at the beginning you're kind of confused because everything's happening one at a time. But during that time, they was going through the process of picking, you know, their DJ, the wine, the drinks, you know, flowers and all that. So they was doing it with their friends, the African American brother that I forgot his name is, and Amy. She doesn't get a title, she's just Amy. And you know, they're chilling, talking, drinking it up and everything, relaxing, everything's all good. And they are talking about, let's play a game. I'm like, okay, a little cool, a little break the tension a little bit. You know what that game was? Tell me the worst thing you ever done. Peep game. The game is tell me the worst thing you ever done. This is a judge-free zone. I'm pretty sure they said that. Okay, we won't judge you. So, if you give me the opportunity to do that, I am going to say the worst thing I done. If I told you that I don't know, I bent over and licked the butthole of a pig, I'm going to tell you that. Are you going to judge me for it? I never done that, by the way. Don't take it out of context. But you're giving me an opening to just speak freely because I thought this was a safe space, and everybody spoke. Robert Pattinson Jr. didn't really say nothing, man. That dude was being very suspicious. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought he was gonna be the villain in this movie. Okay, I thought he was gonna be the main villain. I thought he killed someone who cheated on her and everything. And she went psycho, but no, not one bit. But when it came to her turn, she literally said that she was literally finna just air out the whole school when she was younger. Just blast, like unload on every freaking body. For what reason? She just liked the vibe. The vibe was good. The aesthetic was good. Like, I mean, I don't know who raised you, but back then I guess the vibe was, you know, female school shooter looked good on her. I don't know. I really don't know. But when she told that, Amy over here, 10 toes down, soul left the body and was like, are you serious? Really? I'm judging right now. I'm not comfortable with this because my sister was part of school shooting and she's in a wheelchair right now. Ma'am, it is literally a decade later where she is not in that situation no more. You see, she doesn't commit nothing. She has a free charge. She has no record. She even do it. So why are we on ass? Why are we judging? I thought it was a judge-free zone. And I'm not gonna lie, that's when the whole psychopathic saga started happening, okay? They was beefing it out. She threw up on the table, which saved everything. But man, she was on Zendaya's ass after that. So when she found that out, man, she was like, you know what? We're not friends. And she stood 10 toes down on it. Okay. Now that's her situation. Okay. We can lose a friend and be like, we don't care about you no more. But the husband, Robert Pattinson, my man was in the most overthinkative state of all times. Okay. When he found out that his wife was a psychopath in the past, she was in a young age, she was finna air out the whole school and everything. He was finna stop the whole marriage. He was finna break up. He was finna say, no, we're not doing this. I don't know why. I don't know what made him stuck around and everything, but you know, kudos to him. But man, he was in his head heavily. Like, oh my god, there was a scene where bros, they two was getting intimate, okay? And man was like not getting hard. It was just gummy worms down there. It was jello down there. And you know what he did? He started doing this. He just started just going away down there, trying to get it there. Zendaya she's just laying there like, stop. It's okay. No, he's just burning the freaking wood down there and just like going ham on it. And Zendaya has to be like the best wife ever because she wasn't really mad about it. He wasn't really mad. She told him let's start over and everything, put some music on, had some wine, and it was just role playing. I'm like, golly, you are so comfortable because I'm not gonna lie, that most females see something like that, you're done for it, bro, my guy. You're done for it. Out the window you go. But no, bro, like, oh my god, he was so in his head about it and really made her overthink. But she kept her like mentality good. She still loved him and everything. I believe he still loved her too, but man, he was like, I don't know, he was in his head heavily with the fact that she used to be a like a school shooter, want to be a school shooter. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie, Robert Pattinson Jr. almost cheated. Well, actually, we clarify, he did because he kissed the girl. But at work, in the lounge, my man pulled it out. He was trying to get busy in the lounge of work. Like, does no one else work there? There's no one else work there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was rooting for you, man. I was rooting for. I'm a Robert Pattinson Jr. fan, okay? Especially after Batman, I loved his work. And after he was just finna get wild in the lounge with a random female, a married female at that point, she was engaged. I was like, bro, you're digging yourself a hole. So back to back, they both were going at it. I bet you not. Zendaya, she was in the clear. She didn't do nothing wrong ever. She like absolutely nothing wrong. She was good. Okay, she stayed positive. She didn't cheat, no nothing like that. She stayed at her peace. Okay, she did everything right. She even fired her friend from whatever plans she was supposed to do. Which, shoot, who wouldn't? You ain't returning my text messages. You gonna disfriend me over a freaking past situation? Like, fire that bitch. We don't want her no more. She gone. Bitch, bye. Like, okay, that's crazy. But Robert was being directly overthinking, okay? And the movie, it really just explained, like, do you really want to judge someone by a past action? Like, I understand. You wanted to be a school shooter, like, seriously, back then? It's kind of crazy, but, you know, I see you now. I've been seeing you now. We've been friends, and you've been good. She even joined a gun activist where they fought against guns. Doesn't that kind of sound like she just she redeemed herself of sins? I didn't like everybody there. I feel like did not have a brain cell in their fucking heads at all, because what the fuck? We get to the wedding. Everybody is there. Amy there. Her boyfriend there. The freaking girl that Robert Pattinson Jr. was finna just start clapping in the middle of the lounge. There. Her boyfriend there. Zendaya parents there. Robert Pattinson Jr. parents there. The sloppy DJ they just got out of nowhere there. Everybody is here at this wedding. Okay. And I tell you not, this could not be any shittier as it is. With everything happening, the best thing you can do is smile, be happy, and just be chilled. Be chill. Do not talk to nobody. Do not get in anybody's face or anything like that. Just be chill. That did not go the route. First thing, Zendaya went to the bathroom. She thinks Amy's walking around and telling people about the school shooting. Okay. She thinks that's happening. Which, most likely that probably did. But, you know, when she pulled Robert into the room talking about that she's finna get somebody to come talk, I was like I was in the movie thinking like, okay, maybe it's gonna be Amy. Maybe they're gonna have a civil conversation. No, it was not Amy. It was not Amy. It was the girl that Robert cheated on with Zendaya with. the co-worker. So when it was all three of them in the room, and no one said a word. Co-worker went off rails and just outright said it. He came on to me and everything, and it was a blast. Robert tried to talk his way out of it. Zendaya shut that shit down, like, nigga, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Continue. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. At the fucking marriage, like, that's one of the worst fears to have at a married place. Like, you're having a wedding, and imagine a coworker tells you, your man's getting dirty with me. Like, at that point, even after that, they went to go sit down. Zendaya still went to go sit down. She was holding back tears and everything. Like, for real. And you know what came upon? The toast. It was time for the toast. You know, Amy toast was very ass. I'm not gonna lie, it frustrated Zendaya very fucking much. But you know, the best man, you know, he toasty. He gave Robert the hand to start, you know, going and everything. Robert Pattinson Jr. stood his ass up with his drink and was stuttering his ass off and started talking about the sex is good. The sex is good. I'm like, what the sex is what? Why are we talking about sex, Robert? At a wedding in front of her parents? And then he's talking about the secretary that, you know, it wasn't all that and all that. And then you got the husband over here tripping. You know, he's like, you fucked him? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no shit. I'm like, oh my gosh, this wedding cannot be any better. It cannot get any worse than this. And you know what happened? The husband came over, frustrated, and out of nowhere, he just said, you raped my wife? Huh? Raped? Rape? Not gonna lie, everybody is, I don't know. At this point, I'm like, okay, was it rape? Is it rape? I don't know. He turned him over. I mean, he did turn her over and just, I ripped it. But oh my God. And, oh my God, Robert got his ass beat. He got his ass, like, beat the fuck up. He went home. Zendaya left. The wedding was ruined. And I'll tell you not. He went home and just started dancing. Like, why are we doing this, sir? You know what's the OG thing? After all that bullshit, Zendaya came back to this man and was like, let's start over. My name is this. What's your name? And that right there is a woman. That is a partner. Okay? He needs problems. He got problems. But Zendaya was like the only person in that whole movie that was actually a real freaking person who understands. Now, the other person that was actually a W was the best man, the African American brother, the black guy. I don't know what his name is. He was good, okay? He was perfectly fine throughout the whole movie. He was supporting his man, like his best man. He was supporting his wife, and even though his wife was wrong half the freaking time, like Zendaya and him was the only two people that was actually doing a great thing in that whole movie. And it brings me to like think, hey, why does people on social media keep saying this is not a movie you want to go see with your couple? I think this is a movie you should definitely go see with your couple. Honestly, I feel like it's a motivational thing where you should not judge somebody on their past situation and everything. This is a movie where it gives you kind of, I don't know, a motivation, because me personally, I feel motivated that, hey, even through the worst of it, you are there for me, I'm gonna be there for you, like 100% of the time. Like, that should be the mentality that everybody in relationships should go into, because I'm not gonna lie, in the last decade, it has not been looking good. Relationships now does not look like it's something that a lot of people want, okay? It's terrible. People, there's too much shit happening, okay? And I've seen that. I've been through that, and it's honestly makes sense why, you know, people say don't go to the movie theaters, go watch this. Because, you know, honestly, it really could make you overthink. Like, they overthink her on how she was a school shooter, which she wasn't at all. Just saying, she was not a school shooter. But don't judge a book by its cover, though. Like, I would give this movie a smooth 9 out of 10, I think. I think either a 9 out of 10 or 8.5. The only reason why I hate the movie was, I mean, not hate the movie, but like, the only reason I can say a movie have a con on is that in the beginning, it was so choppy on timeline because they was putting different future timelines and past timelines into one. That's literally the only thing I can say. Everything else is good. The acting was good. The whole movie was just beautiful. It was very much beautiful. Now, I wish I would have known what happened, but I think I'd rather not. I think I'd rather not because, shoot, it's... After that, I can just imagine you don't have no friends. The family doesn't like you no more. Like, you just got these couples just, you know, they're just together. Because after that happening, because all this happened at the wedding in front of everybody. I don't think no one's going to like Robert anymore. I think everyone's going to feel sympathy for Zendaya unless someone just told them that she's a school shooter. Like, it's so much drama, and that it really fits the title. Like, there was just so much drama, and like, the weird thing that I want to know is, are they back together? Because I think they are back together. Because again, she came up with her little signature thing where, hey, let's start over and all that and everything. So I really think they could be back together, but we don't know. I don't know. It's just so much. But it was a really good story for couples. I think couples should definitely watch this. I think couples can really learn a thing or two from it. I learned a thing or two from it. You know, not every like conflict needs an ending. I butchered that word so wrong. Sorry, I'm literally going off the top of my head. I'm not scripting nothing. I'm just talking. But you know, a conflict is not going to end your relationship. A lot of people let conflicts in a relationship. Do not let a conflict in a relationship. Do not let a past decision in a relationship. Because what if someone you like that you're in a relationship told you that they cheated before? Are you going to judge them now that they cheated before? Are you going to become superstitious that they cheated before? No, because if he didn't tell you that, sir, why are you barking? Stop, sit down, go. There you go. Bye. Thank you, sir. I mean, it's like, trust is a huge thing. Let's understand that, but it's a building block. Okay, you have to build in a relationship to make it what you want it to be. If you truly like this person, you know, you shouldn't just push them away and like overthink that the situation is not gonna get better and everything. That's when the relationship starts to fall apart. Because you know, the other person could have been a changed person. It could have been a changed person. You don't know the situation. They try to make it better, and you knowing that it can just easily fall apart because you over here being superstitious. But if you work with them, talk to them, tell them your emotions, you act for their emotions, and you just build on that one by one, you can make something into something beautiful. Honestly, you can really make something into something beautiful. Like, bro, I can't wait to see a day where I see a relationship that been happening for a long time to like actually be forever. Okay, it is rare to see someone be in a relationship for decades and decades, and they're still in a relationship. It's just one of those mentalities. Oh, that was long. But yeah, it was a great ass movie. Great movie. Very much great movie. When I watch it again, I think I will watch it again. Just on that, it's it. Sorry, I don't know why I put gum in my mouth knowing that I'm gonna start stuttering. I would definitely watch it again though. On like the aesthetic wise of it. But y'all tell me what y'all think of it. Do y'all think this movie is a great movie? Do you think it tells a deeper meaning to it, especially with the gun violence and everything? Do you think it tells a different meaning? Do you think Robert Preston Jr. was in the wrong? Do you think Zendaya was in the wrong? Do you think Amy is in the wrong. And I swear, if I find one y'all say that Amy's in the wrong, I'm gonna get in the comments and just start clicking away like, hell the fuck no, you're not. I gotta exaggerate. Y'all comment down your comments and everything. Remember, this is my secondary channel. It's really like kind of like a podcast where I just talk about random stuff. Why is this in work? There's a fly in here, and it's in my face. Like I don't know where it is, but I see it. Oh my gosh! But y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Tell me your thoughts. Remember to go check out the main channel, aka Tamashi, the Instagram, aka Tamashi, and if you want to donate, you can check out Buy Me Coffee /Tamashi. I think. I don't know. The links will be in the bio though. The links will be in the bio. But I hope everybody here has a great day, and just stay happy, stay positive, keep your head up through whatever drag stuff happens in the world, and just keep moving forward. Peace, y'all.